Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Very windy night. Very windy night tonight. Hopefully you guys can't hear too much of that wind. That was my mic. Testing, 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 testing. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Hello, how's it going, everybody? Hello, testing, testing. Ooh, it's windy out here. Testing, testing. Hello, how's it going, everybody? Hello, testing, testing. Ooh, it's windy out here.
You have better familiarity with the makeup of this
Hello, hello, everybody. Very, very chilly night tonight. We got anybody in the chat? Let me see. Ooh, we've got 31 current viewers at the moment. What's going on, everybody? Getting ready for the national anthem. Looks like it was too cold for the national anthem tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't want to wait on the speaker there. How's everybody doing tonight? Very excited for this matchup. Big rivalry between these two. For those of you guys that are new to this channel, welcome to the BSM Live broadcast. Taking a look at FC Dallas Dynamo up against Sharp Keys FC. My name is Ramon Ratana. I will be your host and narrator for tonight. Next to me is my co-host and commentator, Bud Price. How you doing, Bud?
Great to be here tonight as your guest commentator coming over from Fort Worth where the FCs have their base.
There we go. So it's your first time on here with us tonight. How do you, what's your background? What makes you want to do this anyways?
Well, I love soccer. I grew up playing soccer in Argentina from age 4 until 15. Played high school soccer in college and played some after college and played on the United States handball team as a goalkeeper, team handball. And I have a passion for soccer and a passion for Fort Worth soccer. And of course, the Sharp Keys are based there. So I'm a little bit more familiar with the current Sharp Keys roster, just like you're familiar with the Dynamo roster.
Right.
I live in Fort Worth with Ms. Price and our cat. We're an empty nest. We got a son who plays soccer up in Chicago and a daughter, and have a little time to witness this big rivalry here. They always started.
Yeah, very excited for this game. Very excited to see how FC Dallas Dynamo comes out this season. Had a very, very good season last season, especially in their top squad in the UPSL. It'll be interesting to see how everything pans out for them here in the MPL this season. Very cold night tonight. Very cold night tonight.
Ramon, isn't it always this way in Texas? You don't expect it. It feels like Wisconsin.
Yeah, exactly.
And, opening night, this is the opening out of the MPL season, Metroplex Premier League. This is such a rivalry, and the wind, I swear, it is blowing probably 36 to 42 miles an hour from the north to the south. Big factor.
Yep.
And the wind chill is probably, 25?
Oh, yeah, it's got to be. Very, very cold night. Super, super windy. It's funny, we heard some of the players say that they thought it was going to be warm. Not at all.
So the Sharp Keys don't usually wear these colors, but because of a uniform conflict, which all teams have, I know that Baylor University helped Grand Canyon in the basketball last-minute uniforms. Sharp Keys are wearing the Argentina blue with white numerals. Home teams, Dallas Dynamo, they're in their elegant black, checkerboard black.
Black and gold. Looks pretty. Corner kick here. Way long back post. It'll go out for a goal kick.
So we'll see which players can adjust to the advantage of the wind and adjust their striking the ball, because that ball went way over. Somebody could get an Olympic goal here today. Olympic goal is when you kick it straight into the goal from corner kick.
Right.
Started Uruguay. So, but The Sharp Keys are lining up from the south to the north in their baby blue. Ramon, it's surprising. Rocky Ramirez is starting. They were going to start with their Afghanistan goalie, Abdul, who's a 6'5", pretty good player. But Rocky is such a journeyman.
Oh, counterattack strike over the crossbar. Sorry to cut you off there, bud.
Ramon, that was a great opportunity there. Rocky Ramirez has been their mainstay. He's one of their captains also. Heraclio Ramirez, he's also a professional chef on his off time from soccer.
There's Fabian Zuniga. Sharp Keys with possession, going down the line.
That guy that you saw streaking up the line, I think is one of their new recruits straight from Honduras. He hasn't even learned 10 words of English yet, but he is a very fast threat upon the left wing, number 6.
Yep. Oh, lovely little shoulder there by Fabian Zuniga. Over the top, through ball into the corner, a little bit long. Got to go out for a goal kick. And already we're seeing the wind play a factor in those long balls. I mean, it's going to be so tough for both teams, really.
Number 6 for Sharp Keys is they call him the Tiger, El Tigre, and he is very lethal and fast. His full name is Ronald Miranda, and he's straight out of Honduras right now. So he's a new resident and new guy in Texas. Very good.
Take a look at these goal kicks. No, they're not even attempting to hit that goal kick. They're playing everything short out of the back. It's gonna be impossible for them to hit those big goal kicks with this wind. It'll be a tough half for Sharp Keys playing against the wind here. Everything's got to be on the ground for them. Here's Dynamo with possession, 50-50 ball in the middle. Clearance from Sharp Keys will go out for a throw-in in favor of Dynamo.
I'm curious to know more about the new coach for Dynamo, the Italian new coach here. If you could fill me in a little bit about him.
You know, I don't have a lot of information. I know they're very excited to have him on. He's got a lot of experience coaching in Italy, and yeah, I think he's going to be also taking over their youth program. Dynamo is very excited to start a youth program, and
because Dynamo, they'll be fielding a UPSL 1 and a Premier team, won't they? Along with this MPL team that we see tonight.
Oh, shot goes off over the crossbar. You know, I know last season they did have a team in the UPSL Premier and in the UPSL Division 1, as well as another team in the Metroplex Premier League. I don't know. I don't have all the information on whether they're going to have 1 or 2 teams in the UPSL. Still not sure.
Right.
Corner kick here. Corner kick goes back post. Clearance from Sharp Keys. That'll be another corner kick.
Much better taken. He adjusted to the high wind. He almost put it in.
Yep. Left-footed cross near post. Another clearance from Sharp Keys, and that's going to be the 3rd corner kick for Dynamo in a row. Looking to see if they can create something here off this corner kick. I believe this is Lozano on his left. Left-footed near post. Another clearance from Sharp Keys. Could be a quick counter going down the line.
The thing about Tiger, he's really fast, but if he could handle left foot, he could really be more effective carrying the ball at the left wing. That's Xander there. Xander plays for Texas Wesleyan. He's their left back, number 14. Bonnie, number 4, going back to Rocky Ramirez.
Oh, here's Fabian. Here's Fabian! Still Fabian here. Right-footed shots. Actually, that wasn't Fabian. That was Alexander there, number 11.
Ramon, can you believe that? The ball didn't go in on that one?
Crazy. Crazy.
Corner number 6.
Corner kick for Dynamo here. Goes right into the penalty spots. Clearing some sharp keys down the line.
Samuel Brown.
Now to go for a throw-in in favor of
Sorry.
Dynamo.
It's not Samuel Brown. That's Brian Martinez, who's been a very effective striker for the Sharp Keys. Now, Sharp Keys have not even gotten near the 18 of the Dynamo yet, understandably, because this wind is gale forces. This wind is 36 to 42 miles an hour here on a spring night in March in Allen, Texas.
Yep. Oh, lovely through ball.
When we get a chance, we'll tell you who the officials are tonight.
Couple 50-50 balls there in the middle. Sharp keys on the ball. Oh, this could be in. This could be in. He's in the box.
Okay,
Wide
the very
of
first.
the left post.
The very first striking chance by the Sharp Keys, and that's Brian Martinez, one of their steady offensive threats, along with Brian Gamboa. Number 9, Gamboa is on the way to Spain in a few weeks for a combine, along with Dieme. They've been looked at by 9-10 teams in Spain. But that was the first almost shot on goal. It was deflected by Brian Martinez, Sharp Keys. Oh, no. It'd be a goal kick. Will he kick it all the way upfield, or will he keep it low?
There's that goal kick. Won by Lozano. There's Alex Urgila in the middle. Ball's taken away by Sharp Keys now with possession, trying to make their way up the field. Lovely through ball. It's cut off by Christian. Still Sharp Keys on the ball. Could be a cross here.
Ramon, if they could get a couple of goals with this disadvantage of wind, you know the psychological impact of that going into the second half? You're not expecting, no one's expecting them to have anything, but they've had a couple of shots now and now a corner kick. Second corner kick, I believe, for the Sharp Keys in the light blue uniforms.
Well, you know, I really hope the wind doesn't change on Sharp Keys. That'd be kind of tragic if they go into the second half thinking they're going to have the wind with them and then they end up having it against them again.
For those watching from afar, this is the Texas Health. Hold that thought.
Ball's at the top of the box. Still Sharp Keys on it. Dynamo now with possession. Attempting a quick counter. Here's Fabian Suniga. Oh, lovely ball, Fabian Suniga. He's got a couple of guys offsides. Last touch was from Sharp Keys. Looks like that's going to be another corner kick for Dynamo.
Now, on this broadcast, did you do replays or not?
We do replays,
because that was a whiffer. It's understandable. The guy's back on his heels. The wind's against him, and he took a whiff and missed by a couple feet on that one. we can laugh with, not laugh at, right? Corner kick number 8 or 7. For Dynamo. Corner kick number 7.5 for Dynamo.
Left-footed cross goes in near post, and that's going to be another corner kick, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you remember those times that ball would hit you in the thigh on a cold night like that?
Hated it.
Oh.
Worst feeling.
Got to take it for the team, Ramon.
Yep.
Our officials tonight are, they're going to dance around and do a little shuffle. Javier Flores, Guillermo Centeno, Victor Quesada, and then the fourth official is Bernardo Bon. Bon sounds like a Romanian name. Like Leo Stoica, the owner. GM. It's easy to remember the statistics. This is 0. Corner 8.
Ball's at the top of the box. Here's Alex. Fed that wide. Lozano on his left. In the hands of the keeper. Ball goes into the back of the net, being called offsides.
That's a rare mistake for Rocky Ramirez. Usually he'll contain those and not create the easy tap in. He's lucky he got a call there. I want to mention also that the captain, one of the captains for the Sharp Keys, is heading to California. He's been selected to the U.S. Marines All-Marine team and might make the national All-Marine team, and that would cause a loss for them for the rest of the year. Wilmer Ruby, he's part Salvadoran and part American U.S. Marine. Thank you for your service, honestly.
Absolutely.
Number 10, 10th corner kick. A right footer will take it. Yeah, Wilmer Ruby is the captain. I think he is wearing since he's a Marine, he wears the nerd glasses too, the nerd sports glasses as a U.S. Marine. What do you expect? He's a corporal in the Marines. Number 2. No score here.
Corner kick back post. Way too much on that one.
I wonder if he'll be nominated to take any more corner kicks tonight.
It's been a couple different guys today. I think that was Fabian Zuni got put a little bit too much on it there.
The thing I was going to say is going to be easy. Both teams have a 0-0 record tonight. This is the season opener, March 16th.
There's Sharp Keys with possession, taken away by Dynamo. Lozano. Sandeep back to Lozano. Lays it off to Christian, his center back.
Very impressive pressure by the Sharp Keys there, by Tigre, number 7. Of course, Tigre is his nickname. Tigre. His name is Brian Martinez.
Sandeep one more time, down the line for Lozano.
I'm pretty impressed with what Stoica has put together again, this new team.
Absolutely.
Haven't seen a lot of familiar faces, but man, some
Well,
speed and size.
They've got a couple guys that are very, very important back. Haven't seen him in a while. He's got Zachary there in the middle, along with Brian, who just came back from college. I can't remember what college he's playing for at the moment. But he's got some solid players there in the middle.
You're able to take advantage of a few spring breakers. For example, the Sharp Keys have a guy on the bench named Jordan Katende. His brother is out there right now, but Jordan plays college out in Abilene, but he's a big threat, and he might come out in a few minutes from now.
Yeah.
No score.
50-50 ball won by Sharp Keys there. Left-footed over the top through ball. It's going to be chasing down. Called offside. Sandeep would have been there.
Number 11 for the Sharp Keys is Medina. Sharp Keys coached by Samuel Abemba as a coach, and the president of the Sharp Keys club is Bexton Abemba. Rocky Ramirez gathering that one up. There's no lack of courage and animation. A lot of people can wither this kind of cold.
No, both these teams seem very active.
Well, we can always buy some time with the ball going over the fence there. Where are most of these athletes from in the Dallas area, this current group of Dallas Dynamo? Are you aware, or is it just kind of a mixture of everywhere?
Yeah, it's kind of a mixture. I think he's got players that travel quite a bit to be part of this squad. To be honest, he's got a very strong squad. A lot of players want to be part of it. So I think it is. There's a lot of talent in the area.
Well, the spring breakers too. You can get a little bit this week and maybe next week and last week. The college guys.
There's Alex with the header. 50-50 ball's going to be won there. Ooh, nobody gets it. They're calling a little shove in the back on Christian.
Yeah, that was Brian Martinez, number 7 from Sharp Keys, that got that call.
Here's Zachary. Oh, lovely job getting away from pressure. Lays it off to his left back. Ball goes down the line. Not able to control that. Looks like that's going to be a throw-in favor of Sharp Keys.
So also on the back line tonight, number 4 for Sharp Keys from Zimbabwe and from Ohio. He's a executive in corporate America. His name is Bonnie Bonfiles. He's from Zimbabwe and the Congo. Bonfiles Ebudela, and so he's one of the center backs, number 4. This little left back is quite an interesting story. I saw him last Sunday. I thought it was a little girl playing out there because he's got hair down to his shoulder, to his waist. But he's one of the most ferocious left backs. He plays for Texas Wesleyan, but you know, ironically, he's not a starter for Wesleyan. But he's a starter tonight, and he's like a ferocious little. I don't know what to compare it to. His name is Xander, and he's the left back, number.
He looks like a Xander, like a little lion or something.
Little Xander, yeah.
He's got a little lion's mane just kind of floating in the back.
He is very good. So shame on Texas Wesleyan for not giving him some playing time.
Here's that cross in the box. Lozano with the header goes over the crossbar.
How much time we have left in this half?
Let me see. We're getting into the 19th minute of the match right now. 19th minute of the match.
My, how time does not fly when we're freezing our butts off out here.
Right.
Xander.
Lozano takes that ball away clean. Here's Lozano again on the ball. Lays that off to Sandeep. Sandeep plays that down the line into no one's land.
So are you doing FIFA World Cup or are you doing college countdown? Is that 19 minutes left or 19 minutes in?
That's 19 minutes in. Yep.
Well, we're having fun. We'll have fun all night. Maybe I'll find some hot chocolate later on.
Wow, look at how that ball just kind of hung up there in the air. That goes to show you how windy it is here. I mean, there's no use in them putting those balls.
Very good composure.
Ball's taken away by Christian. Still him. Oh, gets pressured in the middle, loses it. This could be a 3v1. Could be a 3v1 here. Could be dangerous. Good pressure by Dynamo to get back. Still Sharp Keys in the box. Left-footed shot. That was blocked by Sandeep. Could have been so dangerous if he would have just finished a little bit quicker.
I agree. Ramon, you're so right. Those defenders did their job of being persistent, but he blew his chances by this one and that one and a little bit of salsa, a little bit of salt. So did you play a little ball, and what position did you play?
I'm sort of I was a left back and left mid in high school.
Okay.
And then I played a little bit of semi-pro with North Texas Legends, and I was sort of a 6 center defensive mid for them.
Okay, Legends, okay. All right.
Oh,
no.
Hard tackle there, hard tackle.
They're going to have to stop play. That was a hard shot there on his foot.
Yellow card for number 6 from Sharp Keys. Mr. Bud Price, do you know who that is?
Number 14 is down, but the offender,
yes,
what number again?
Number 6 with the yellow card.
I'll get that for you.
That's Zach Alder on the
That's
floor.
actually Ronald Meander. That's the Tigre. He's a Honduran guy.
Gotcha.
So he got the yellow. No score tonight in the first half. Here in Allen, Texas, where Texas Health, one of the leading providers, has got the soccer field, the home field of the Dynamo.
So yeah, I played a little bit of soccer. My dream was to go play college, and I had some scholarships to go to some top 10 schools in the nation, NAIA.
Okay.
So top 10 NAIA is sort of the equivalent to like a pretty good D2 NCAA. Just to put that into. Oh, could be dangerous. Shot goes off into the back of the net. Goal! Lasso for Sharp Keys FC. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Sharp Keys FC go up by 1.
That's Brian Martinez open up the scoring for his team for the season. Number 7.
23rd minute of the match. 1-0.
Brian Martinez with his yellow shoes. We'll confirm that Brian Gamboa is wearing dual strikers, but Martinez got that finish off a very beautiful save by the keeper. You got to give credit to the goalkeeper for that excellent point-blank save, and then give credit to the other gentleman who had a chance to finish it. So far, against the wind in the first half, Sharp Keys are leading 1-0.
This is where
Can I turn mine off? Yeah, I'm on now. Yeah, we want to confirm, we want the facts. We want to confirm the facts here. That was Brian Martinez. No surprise, he and Brian Gamboa are the guys expected to unleash the scores.
Brian Martinez with the goal. Here's Dynamo with possession. It's very important for Dynamo to keep their heads cold here. They got to keep the composure. I think they've been. I think it's been a back and forth game, but I think Dynamo's looked a little bit better. They've had more opportunities. It's just that Sharp Keys, with the 1 or 2 opportunities that they've had, put a goal away.
Xander with the throw-in. He's the left back from Fort Worth, Texas. Plays for college in AIA Wesleyan. I'm surprised they're letting a player play with the hoodie underneath. It's kind of like rec soccer, the little hoodie and the little long pants and all that, but whatever. This is MPL. It's not. Oh, careful. Looked like a Lo Celso. Who was it for Argentina that slammed the ball into the Dutch bench at the end?
Oh, you know what? I can't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. We almost got it. Imagine you getting a face shot right now, or me getting a face shot on this cold night.
I would probably have to get up and fight somebody if that happened to me. I try to stay professional, but if somebody, I'm unarmed. I'm sitting. I'm just here commentating on the sideline. If you're gonna
wearing
shoot the
glasses.
ball,
Don't let the ball bounce, and what happens there, man? Xander let it bounce, but he recovers now. One thing about Xander is he's truly using his left foot on the left side, which is always a plus. I always cringe when I see a left back not be able to use his left foot. And have
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Danger here.
Free kick here. It's from a very, very far spot. I don't think this is the. I think this will probably be some sort of set piece cross into the box. No, he goes straight to goal, and it goes right over the crossbar.
I will notice one thing. I went to England and played in the summer when I was a 15-year-old, and they said, oh, a 6-footer. Dynamo has several big guys, 6-footers out there. And I noticed that Shark Keys has more of the medium height guys. The only really big guy is their goalie from Afghanistan, who's on the bench right now, Abdullah. But Dynamo seems to have some pretty big and fast players out there.
They certainly have the size advantage. When you look at the two center backs compared, the two Dynamo center backs compared to the two strikers for Sharp Keys, I mean they're kind of at their shoulder there.
So Gamboa actually had a successful tryout last year with a new pro team in Durango, Mexico. And he had an offer, but man, the gulf between the Liga MX and that new league that's led by Salcido is so great that it really wasn't enough to keep him there. But he did a successful tryout with a group from Spain, so he's going along with another player named Dynamo from Sharp Keys, and they're going to Spain with their families and their managers or their girlfriends, wives, whoever they have to seek their fortune and possibly sign an agreement, kind of like Johnny Saucedo did last year.
Right. Went to Spain.
I'm curious to know where Johnny and his brother are right now because I've always respected those athletes.
Yeah, they're not here tonight. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what's going on with them. I'm really not sure. Really not sure what's going on with them, but I'm sure we'll get more information about them throughout the season.
So surprise, surprise! Right now it's a 1-0 advantage of the visitors from Fort Worth, who are against the wind, but they're counters. A couple of counterattacks.
Yep. Over the top through ball here. Ball just hangs way too long up in the air because of that wind gust. Ball gets taken away by Alexander there. Now Sharp Keys again. Still Sharp Keys with possession. Alex Giurgila for Dynamo. Tackled from the back. Draws the foul there. It's going to be a free kick in favor of Dynamo. It is a freezing
Captain
night.
Rocky Ramirez, Heraclio Ramirez, you can hear his voice shouting out against the wind.
Mr. Bud Price, did we ever get to call the officials?
I will again because these are really important and very professional. Javier Flores is the lead, and then Guillermo Centeno, Victor Quesada, and Bernardo Ban. Now there's going to be some kind of rotation on that. I don't exactly when, but in the second half they're going to shuffle the deck. But
Gotcha.
Those four,
Gotcha,
some of those four.
Josue in the chat is letting us know that Victor is currently the center official, and then they've got Guillermo and Bernardo on the oh, shot goes off there.
That's good. So you got some input from Josue?
Yes.
In the chat? Okay.
In the chat, yes. Always got to stay active on the chat. We like to interact with our viewers sometimes. Ooh, shot goes off in the hands of the keeper there.
This keeper has done an excellent job. There's no way he could have stopped that rebound after that point blank, almost sacrificial save, like that led to the rebound, that led to the shot to the first goal. How many viewers do we have? Are there any calling in from Italy yet, or Iceland, or Chicago?
No, if you're watching, let us know where you're watching from.
If you'll give me a break, I'll call Chicago and get my boy to watch. Cause these are both teams he played for. And he would be very interested to know that they are face to face tonight in a battle to the end of the game. I don't know.
We've got 56 current viewers right now. 56 people watching.
In halftime, I'll notify the Chicago delegation and see if they can join in.
Very cool, very cool.
Will it be pretty easy for them? How do they jump in? We'll catch that in a minute.
Cross goes in top of the box. Clearance off the head from Christian. Left-footed volley there. Good save from the keeper, and that's going to go out for a corner kick in favor of Sharp Keys.
I didn't get to see that. The imposing presence of team owner Leo Stoica with his visibility was better for our play-by-play announcer Ramon Ortana.
Here's a corner kick. Right foot corner kick into the penalty spot. Right into the hands of the keeper. Rolled out to Lozano. He's going to cut that inside. Ball gets taken away in Dynamo's defensive third. Still Sharp Keys on the ball.
The guy with the hoodie is Ismael Medina, number 11. Medina, 11. I'm curious about the goalkeeper for Dynamo this time. His background is he's very good. This is the first game of the season. This is the season opener. I'm glad they scheduled these two because there's a lot of healthy, positive, negative rivalry between these two teams.
Yep. I keep seeing those corner flags. All 4 corner flags are on the ground right now due to the wind gusts, and I got to use this as an opportunity to give a shout out to Soccer Innovations, who have that really cool corner flag base. That I'm not sure what the science is on it. I think it's like an extra heavy base, and it's got the center of gravity super low, so it prevents those flags from tipping over. They make a lot of really great soccer equipment, and they've always been very, very nice to me and my soccer academy. Shout out to Lake Dallas Soccer Academy.
What's the name of the academy again?
Lake Dallas Soccer Academy.
Great.
LDSA.
I got an athlete to recommend to you. He's a young squirt, but he's a relative of mine. He's pretty good. I'll tell you about him offline, okay?
Cool.
So that we don't violate his privacy as a minor.
But anyway, shout out to Soccer Innovations.
Soccer Innovation, huh?
These teams really should have invested in some of those Soccer Innovations pole bases.
How can I find out about them as a soccer shopper myself?
Go to the website, soccerinnovations.com.
Okay. I'm hurting for that guy. You know, to take a
everything
shot,
hurts.
to shot in the top of the foot there on a night
In
like
Spanish,
this.
we call it a plancha.
Oh yeah, an iron, a hot iron.
And those really hurt, especially when it's this cold out. Everything hurts. Everything hurts a little extra.
I wish I had a plancha on my left hand. I'm gonna have to put my left hand in my pocket right now because I don't want to get early stages of frostbite. This is serious. This is Texas, March. We've got about a week away from springtime, right?
Uh-huh.
And we're freezing out here.
This is a perfect opportunity for shot on goal, by the way.
I'd shoot straight at the wall, man.
Oh yeah, they've got the wind on their backs, and
I would do it just to blast through the wall and as a lesson for the next time. But I don't know. You know, that's pretty almost homicidal to do that.
looks like it's gonna be Alexander on his left, straight into the hands of the keeper.
With confidence, Heraclio Rocky Ramirez, the goalkeeper for Sharp Keys. You know, in the World Cup, we saw some of the best players do that. I remember seeing Pelé when I was a little guy. I remember seeing Pelé knock a howler.
Rest in peace.
Over the, yes, sir. Everybody is entitled to a few howlers over the top.
Yeah, of course.
But we need to work on our technique, right? You know, get the shoulder down.
Yeah, and you know what? We just practiced that yesterday at my LDSA practice. You gotta let those volleys. You gotta hit those volleys when they're right under your knee. Can't hit him. He just got a little bit too under that volley there.
It's easy for us to say that. We're out here, and in the heat of the moment, part of it is psychological. You don't even realize, oh, all of a sudden, I've got it. And then doing it, like you said, Coach.
Well, I'm sure Brian will get another shot. Ball taken away clean by Christian. Finds the feet of Alex Giurgila.
Is Alex Grgila also a Romanian background?
Yes, he is.
That
yes,
sounds like
he
it.
is.
Okay.
Oh, hard tackle there. Hard tackle.
See what I'm talking about? You know, he just gives it all up. But, you know, that was Xander on that tackle. No call, no yellow there.
Zachary with possession. Attempts to feed that through. Gets taken away by Sharp Keys, and that's going to go out for another throw-in favor of Dynamo.
That was Bonnie there with the clearance. He's 30 years old. Did not play college ball, but he's a very good player. Counter-attack now.
Oh, this could be dangerous. Keeper's out. No. Lasso for Sharp Keys FC.
Once again, Brian Martinez. Martinez, number 7, Brian Martinez. I thought that was a terrific move with no angle there. And was there a deflection that time?
I think there was a little bit of a deflection. Keeper came out, maybe got his fingertips on it, but ball ended up at the feet of Martinez, and he just buried it into the back of the net.
If you're looking ahead here, beyond the second half start, you wonder if they hold a lead like this 2-0, if the Sharp Keys will then park the bus with the wind behind them, or park a bus similar if they have that kind of lead going into the second half.
Right. Yeah, it's incredible to see them up by 2 goals, especially with the wind against them. I mean, this wind is crazy.
It's very cold out here. But we always get this weather in March. They say that Chicago is the windy city, but Dallas-Fort Worth, I think, is technically, scientifically even more windy year-round than Chicago.
Yep. I've never experienced a colder wind than Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Remember a tournament there? My boy was playing a tournament there, yes. I remember a Thanksgiving tournament, something like that. You were probably there. We were probably across the field with each other, Ramon. Xander?
Oh, lovely move to get away from pressure there. Ball's cut off by Christian. Center back position for Dynamo. Another clearance from Christian. There's Brian laying it off to Lozano.
A little bit of time there for the left back, number 2. Who's that left back for Dynamo?
Believe it's Israel Hernandez at the left back position, number 2.
I was going to comment about Christian that he's a strong player. Now that last play, there was a little bit of desperation after the second goal, but he's a tough guy. He's got the kind of the mohawk haircut. Number 20, very impressive player.
Wouldn't be surprised if he pulled up to the games in like Harley Davidson or something.
Oh
like
wow,
that.
Yeah.
He's got those vibes.
Well, the number of spectators here is at the minimum. If you see any, they're wrapped in blankets on the bleachers at the Texas Health Center up there. I think girlfriends and a couple of moms and grandmoms.
Right.
Maybe. It's so cold, I wouldn't bring the babies out tonight.
I tell you what, if it was my boyfriend or girlfriend playing tonight, I'd be watching from the car.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Counterattack here from Lozano. Ball's cut off by Sharp Keys, and that'll be calling that thrown in favor of Sharp Keys there.
The audience can see what incredible angles of spin happened. That ball spun and hit, and it's stayed in. Xander on the throw. Bonnie on the left-footed clearance. Christian.
There's Brian recovering the ball. Hernandez attempts a through ball. Here's Zachary. Finds Brian. Lets that go for Lozano. Lozano cuts that inside. Gets away from a couple players. Alex Jurgila at the top of the box. Plays that into the corner. See if he can get there. He does. Keeps it in. Here's Alex cutting inside. Shot just wide of the crossbar. Getting into the 42nd minute of the match.
Nice form on the shot, a little bit wide. But nice form, keeping it low.
Good little feint to get away from that pressure. Just allowed him a little bit of space. Wasn't the best angle. Uh-oh, that ball's going to be taken away by Alexander, maybe. Still Sharp Keys on the ball. Here in their defensive third, looking to make their way up the field. Could be a quick counterattack. Ball's cut off by Christian. That's Hernandez with the clearance.
Could have been a call there. They didn't call it. Hit the hand of the forward.
Certainly. Yep.
Do you ever referee, Ramon?
No. You know what? I just think it's It's too much pressure for me. It's a little too much pressure for me.
This is about the 7th corner kick for the Sharp Keys in the first half here. They're leading 2-0, surprisingly, as a visiting team on opening night. Mr. Hoodie is about to take it. He's been allowed to wear his hoodie underneath. It's so cold. I think the wind chill might be down to 21 degrees now. I think that's Ismael Medina, number 11, wearing the hoodie and crossing his arms like Fortnite.
Ismael. I like that name, Ismael.
Very nice. Will he be able to pace it to where it didn't fly over everybody and go in the parking lot?
Here's his corner kick on the right foot. Goes back post. Now Hernandez.
Did you notice, were there any substitutions? I see number 10 out there, Ellis, for the Sharp Keys. I just didn't see or hear a substitution occur.
I didn't notice any substitutions. Here's Alex Jurgila. Plays wide to Sandeep.
Excellent pressure by the midfielder for the Sharp Keys. He gets a chance to clear it. Same guy, number 6. Ronald Miranda. Now, Ronald is the Tiger from Honduras. Gamboa. A lot of skill there, Gamboa.
Still
Xander.
Sharp Keys with possession here. Hard pressure from Lozano.
Can you believe, looking the other way? The fans saw it. Some fans might say that's an automatic yellow there.
Yeah, he's already on a yellow.
He should have been a second yellow and a red
Yep.
there
Yep.
for his
Yep.
hand.
100%.
And maybe they just didn't see it. It happens. Where's the VAR? VAR, 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 VAR. I don't see VAR.
Zachary plays Lozano. Back to Sandeep. Chip ball attempting to find Fabian. Ends up at the feet of Brian. Couldn't link up with Alexander there in the middle. Now Sharp
That's
Keys with
Ellis.
possession.
Little heel pass there, a little elegance. With confidence comes elegance. 2-0 lead. A little bit more chance to risk it and be creative.
46th minute of the match. Getting into the first minute of added time for this first half.
March 16th, North Texas, Allen, Texas. Looking forward to spring. Maybe
Looking forward to summer.
Summer, yeah, that's better. Summer. Ball coming your way, Mr. Ramon.
I have no interest in this added time. They need to call this right now and get the second half started before I get, I feel like my toes are about to fall off.
Now, this is a challenge for the Dynamo to see if they can repeat the counter current of coming back and tying it up against the wind,
Right.
and doing the same kind of thing against the flow, against the wind. You never know. 2-0 is never a comfortable lead.
Yep.
We'll see if anybody's warming up for substitutions. Like I said before, a big threat for Sharp Keys is Jordan Katende. He's originally from the Congo, but he plays for McMurray University, D3. And he scored the goal that McMurray scored against Wheaton when Wheaton College of Chicago came down to McMurray. So Jordan will probably come out in the second half.
Gotcha.
Katende.
And that is it for the first half, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch you guys back here in a few minutes for the second half.
I got a layer under you. Is he asking for one? We on?
Yes. Kaylee. It's not. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for this second half between FC Dallas Dynamo and Sharp Keys FC. Don't know if I'm gonna make it through this one. Oh jeez, it's so cold.
It is cold.
I've got my co-host Bud Price with me tonight.
All the way from Cowtown, Texas, which is the home of the Sharp Keys. I have a little more intel on the Sharp Keys.
There we go. I'm more of a Dynamo fan, I gotta tell you, Price. Certainly. You know, Dynamo are the ones that allow me to kick this this BSM off. They're my very first customer ever.
Rightfully so. Well, I'm an advocate journalist, so I must admit that I can be your counterpart and say that I'm a Sharp Keys fan.
Oh, shot goes off by Fabian Suniga.
Is that going to be just overlooked? That was almost a goal. Didn't the ball kiss off the post?
I don't know. It took a deflection. I'm not sure if it was off the post.
I feel like I'm sitting at the Mavericks game up in the corner. I got a column or two in front of me, but I'm thankful to be out here in the open air with health. And
boy,
we had a dangerous situation in the goal. It's still bouncing around in front of the Sharp Keys goal.
Here's Alexander with his back turned against the goal. Plays out wide. Alex Jurgila is going to take that into the corner. Hard pressure by that right back, and that's going to be another corner kick in favor of Dynamo.
This is our estimate. Probably the 12th corner kick for Dynamo. Counter. Sharp Keys. We're leading 2-0 as visitors.
The wind has died down a little bit, actually.
As we approach those countdowns to midnight, Central Time, Texas. This is the late show.
Late night with Ramon Rotana and Bud Price.
They call me Gabacho, they call me Bolillo, they call me Gringo, they call me Yankee. Hey, you can call me whatever you want. I love the game of soccer.
I like that. I like that a lot.
If you hear us gasping and groaning, it's so cold out here. They say it's only wind chill of 36. It feels like wind chill of 21.
Well,
Xander.
When it's a wind chill of 36 mid-March, you know, it kind of feels like you're in the negatives or something.
That's Wilmer Ruby. He's a substitute, U.S. Marine Corps corporal, who may be leaving the Metroplex to do a final tryout with the United States Marine Corps select team that would travel the country playing against other armed forces teams, and be a nice little furlough.
Yep.
But it would be the loss for the Sharp Keys captain, who is a real leader of this group, who's now on the field. Cleared by Xander, little big Xander. That's what we'll call him. Uh-oh.
Ball goes into the corner. Cross goes into the penalty spot. Clearance from Sharp Keys.
Although they're down 0-2, I see a surge of determination and confidence from Dynamo. Wouldn't be surprised if they popped in their first tonight.
It was one heck of a halftime talk from their coach. Really getting them hyped up.
A little bit of volume.
Uh-huh.
That center back, Bonnie, Sharp Case saying all clear, leave it. Rocky Ramirez taking advantage of the time he has. Oops. We can all laugh at ourselves when we have those soccer bloopers. Now we do have a substitute on the right back for Sharp Keys, number 15. We'll get that for you in a moment. That's Lennox Wambe, number 15. Brian Martinez. Lennox Wambe is not able to reach that ball as it goes out of bounds, but he's the right attacking midfielder, winger for Sharp Keys in the powder blue. Big change in this team. Last year it was a primarily African immigrant team, and now a complete turnover. There's only 2 or 3 players left from last year's team, and dangerous situation here. What do you think, Ramon? What's going to happen here with this opportunity? Gamboa.
Well, I think it's a pretty good angle for a left-footed shot, especially he's got the wind on him, so that'll help him a little bit. Put a little extra power on it. He goes straight to goal, but in the hands of the keeper.
Beautiful distribution. I mean, I'm a goalkeeper, former ex-keeper. The older I get, the greater I was past. So I was a goalkeeper in a similar sport. But that was a beautiful low line drive distribution against a crushing wind.
Yep.
Admirable. I still don't know much about this keeper. We'll find out more. All of us, in our dreams and in our watching these future games, to find out more about this goalkeeper for the Dynamo. Of course, they're missing their stalwart for many years. What was it? Hudson? Not Hudson, but the big blonde guy that, what's his name? Very animated guy. Harrison.
Hunter Harrison.
Yeah. Did see him at the tryouts this summer. He's a real gung-ho athlete. Counter.
There's that new substitute for Dynamo with his first touch. Shown knock at the left back position. Hernandez. Attempting to find Show knock down the line. It's
Good idea, but
yep.
It's cold, it's late, it's almost midnight. We'll get you some update on that. Looks like a
quick counter here. Cross goes into the box.
That's the first shot on goal by Wilmer Ruby, who's come in as a substitute in the second half, number 2, Wilmer Ruby.
Here's Brian taking some space down the middle. Finds Alex Urgila, attempts that split, gets cut off by Sharp Keys. Alex regains possession. Now Sharp Keys again over the top through ball, cut off by Hernandez.
Nice deflection with the head. That was a through ball that was attempted by the Sharp Keys, who's wearing the Pelé number 10. I'm just going to have to go with Andes Vamas as number 18. Actually, it's Mendoza, Joshua Mendoza.
Ball to the top of the box. Right-footed strike. Just wide of that right pole.
If you believe in optical illusions, that was in, and he struck it so well. He didn't blow it over the top. That was Wilmer Ruby showing some textbook shooting from about 37 yards out. Missed by a couple of yards to the left of the post.
Yep.
So this one went out, but another good attempt to keep it low and keep it tactical to his player. Very difficult for a keeper or a back to get that ball out against this wind.
Another substitution for Dynamo. We've got Samuel Brown coming on.
Notice that the rest of the Dynamos are all warming up. I see some youth over there too. It looks like the juniorist player there. Who's that?
That is, man, I forget his name.
We're talking about people on the sidelines. We'll get back out to the main action. It's still a 0-2 score in the beginning of the second half. The home team is down 0-2 to the Sharp Keys. In this season opener on March 16th, Allen, Texas. Is it Collin County? Collin County.
Yeah.
All the way from Tarrant County. A lot of these Sharp Keys players, they live in Fort Worth or mid-cities area. Nice series of touches there as they transition. A little bit more order for Dynamo.
Alex Jurgila. Still Dynamo with possession. Gets cut off by Sharp Keys, and that'll be a throw in favor of Dynamo.
How's the chat community? Is it heating up or is it gone to sleep? Bedtime for the chat community?
Yeah, it's kind of bedtime for the chat community. We've got Jorge Echeverria. I have trouble pronouncing his last name.
Echeverria, that should have been a penalty kick, and it is a PK. A little unintended handball, but unintended it ain't enough. And looks like it will be a penalty kick. Is that right, Ramon? You're the senior guy here.
I wasn't looking. I was over here.
Now, wait a second.
Staring into the chat.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a penalty kick. We'll see who steps up to take it. Looks like it's going to be Alex Jurgila to take this this PK.
Ramon, Rocky measures his territory.
Getting my goal celebration ready. My goal call. Here's Alex. Here's Alex! Goal! Golazo!
Aso.
Dynamo. 59th minute of the match. Dynamo go up by a goal. Well, they're still down by a goal, but 2-1. Dynamo trailing by 1.
Up in the hearts of all their fans. Much closer to that tie now. Well taken. Pushed it to his right.
Yep.
Rocky could not guess correctly or dive in time. Rocky, no more clean sheet for him tonight.
Here's Dynamo on the counter. Through ball cut off by number 7 from Sharp Keys.
Mendoza cleans that one up.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
Stepping all over you, man. Another substitution, number 8. Another tower of a player out there.
Here's Brian in the middle for Zachary. Back wide to Hernandez. Hernandez with a big switch.
So the gentleman who just entered the game, number 18, is Julian Calderon, number 8. Another big ready to go player. See if Dynamo can make their run for the tie here. The wind is still blowing pretty firm from the northwest to the south.
Uh-oh, this could be a quick counter. Christian chasing, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Into the hands of the keeper. Could have been a small nudge from the back. Nothing is called. Ball's played wide. Sanook can't get to it.
Beautiful stop by the keeper. Brian Gamboa, number 9, one of their star performers, will take this left-footed swinging end corner.
Here's this corner kick coming from Sharp Keys. It's going to be a left-footed. Ball's played short. Cross goes in back post. Nobody there to...
There was a decoy player over there, but that was just a sideline man warming up. But a little bit hot there over the heads of everybody on that cross attempt.
Here's Fabian Zuniga attempting to create something there on his own. Didn't have a lot of help. It was a 4v1. Ball goes out there on the sideline. It's going to be a throw-in favor of Dynamo. Here's Brian. Into the feet of Zachary. Back to Brian. Drops that, lays that off to Hernandez. Now Alex Jurgila in the middle of the field. Finds Sandeep wide. Sandeep plays that down the line. Now the clearance from Sharp Keys. Ball's down the line. Pressure from Chinook.
In spite of the cold, we're seeing some excellent, intense soccer right now from both sides. Good closing run by Xander, the left back, to get up there. Xander will take the throw-in.
For those of you guys watching, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, follow us on Instagram, links in the description.
So far, the team from Fort Worth holding on, but can they hold on? I see a lot of momentum for the home team right now.
Getting into the 65th minute of the match. Sharpkey still up by 1. Dynamo trailing. Here's Brian. Goes wide to Shinnok. Over the top through ball. Ooh, hard tackle with the cleats up. That could be a yellow card for that Dynamo player there. Got a Sharpkeys player on the ground, and that is going to be a yellow card.
Going down is their trusty center back, a 30-year-old Bonnie Bonfields. Ebudela from Zimbabwe. In a lot of pain, but he is getting up. He's going to stay in there after all, shake it off a little bit.
Looks like he's going to be all right to continue.
Commendable intervention there by Bonnie to put that play to a close there. Mendoza. Smart move. Get it on the ground. Beautiful cutback.
Oh, cross goes in near post, cut off by Christian. Clearance.
Go, go, go!
Good strike into the hands of the keeper. There's Zachary. Lays that off to a 6. They're going to recycle that all the way back to the keeper. Still Dynamo with possession. Clearance.
See what I say about Xander? I mean, for a NAIA player, he is a fireball out there of hustle and winning balls back.
Absolutely.
Camilo!
Here's Alex Giurgila, now with possession in the middle. To Fabian. Fabian attempted to play that ball down the line on his first touch. Doesn't work out for him. He's got the wind against him now. He's got to remember that.
Preparing for another substitution for Dallas Dynamo.
Here's Alex Giurgila. Ball's played on. High intensity from Dynamo.
Wilmer Ruby was trying to get on the end of that ball. It was just a little bit too far ahead of him. The Sharpkeys attacker, number 2. For a moment there, Ramon, if I was not mistaken, I was seeing more momentum for the home team to try to complete a tie here.
A lot of intensity coming from Dynamo's side. This wind's really playing a factor. It's like a 12th man on the field.
So you have some background knowledge on number 3?
Number 3, yeah, of course, that's Ahmed Haska, the new substitute for Dynamo. He played with them last season. Good player. Good friend of ours here at BSM, too. Oh, in the box, left-footed shot for Sharpkeys.
Well, 2 mistakes make for no goal. A defensive mistake that would live forever in his memory, and then an awful finishing attempt.
Here's Fabian, playing with his back against the goal, attempting to distribute. Finds the feet of Alex Giurgila. Is going to play that into the corner.
Rocky, he's a portly man, but he gets the speed out there to get out there and get back.
Yeah, well done there
Rocky
by
Ramirez coming all the way out and clearing it. Hustling back, probably sucking air a little bit. Got his hands on his knees, but I'm back in my post now. Okay, we got the young man, number 30, about to get a chance to play some minutes here in the final part of the game here. How much time is there?
We're getting into the 70th minute of the match. A little over 20 minutes left.
Plenty of time.
This is Trey Cardoso, number 30, about to come in for Dynamo. A lot of talent from this kid.
Comes to throw.
Ball's in the box. Ah, so close, but
So close.
ball ends up in the hands of the keep.
I'm going to just assume that was a planned set piece. A beautiful execution on the flick from the throw-in. That was a Chinese balloon punt there, which
There's Sandeep finding Alex Turgila in the middle. Oh, lovely body there by Fabian Zuniga to take that ball away clean. Lays that off to Shonak down the line. He's going to take that down the line, see if he can get a cross off. He does. Gets cut off by that Sharp Keys defender.
once again Bonnie, a stalwart. Surprising that he started tonight and he's been playing the whole game and he's been a key center back performer right now. And we do see some people warming up on the other side of the field. The Fort Worth team from Sharp Keys preparing to maybe make another change.
Here's Zachary in the middle, linking up with Fabian Zuniga. Ball goes into the corner for Alex Turgila to chase. Sharp Keys is going to get there first. Looks like they're calling a foul in favor of Dynamo. This will be another opportunity for a little set piece, see if they can get some going here. In the 72nd minute of the match, a little under 20 minutes left in the game time.
Ramon, in spite of the very uncomfortable circumstances here, the weather, this is high quality soccer for the
Absolutely.
strong wind, high quality technical soccer here. So from about 40 yards out,
Ball gets cleared out from Sharp Keys. Looks like that's Sandeep on the ball. See if he can get a cross off. He does. Looks like they're calling it out. It's going to be a goal kick in favor of Sharp Keys. The wind is getting
no holding
bad.
back.
Yeah, wind's
No holding
real-
back,
wind
which is very commendable on such a night on this artificial surface here. Scores 2-1 in favor of the visiting team, Sharp Keys.
Here's Zachary with possession in the middle of the field, attempting to link up there with his midfielder. Not sure what they're calling there. It may have been a handball or something. Again, for those of you guys watching, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, leave us a like, leave us a comment, leave us a dislike if you didn't like it. Follow us on Instagram. Link is in the description.
It'll be a throw-in in favor of FC Sharp Keys. At north corner near the Texas Health Athlete Complex building. Thrown by Ellis. Chooses to go backward.
Here's Alex Urgila, top of the box. Has a shot. Takes a deflection.
If I were those Sharp Keys defenders, I would regret the half-hearted clearance. I would clear it with the wind and try to send it, send it down to Plano or Richardson, the next town over.
Oh yeah, well send that ball into the corner, then you can press, get your shape back.
Next time, I would say a little more complete clearance there. So Xander with the throw in on the left side. Xander with an X. X-A-N-D-E-R.
Very nice.
Martinez, he finds Martinez. Martinez, excellent. It was a appropriately called foul there. He'll pop up again after getting a taste of the artificial grass there.
Cross goes in the box for Sharp Keys.
We've seen a lot of opportunities at corner kicks for both teams tonight.
Absolutely.
This is probably about the 11th or 12th for the Sharp Keys tonight. Down in Argentina, they say corner número 11. Corner kick number 11. It's going to be taken by a right footer. Very dangerous. Let's put aside your sports equipment there. What's it called? The
Soccer Innovations.
Soccer Innovation. Get out of the way. Okay. The wind is not blowing the ball yet.
Corner kick goes in near post. Still at the top of the box. Could be a quick counter here. Going with speed. Through ball gets cut off by that left back there, Sander.
Bonnie was up. He was not able to get back from that offensive effort, but Bonnie able to clear it and tip it out of bounds and get a little breathing time for his comrades. It'll be Xander, the left back again, with the inbound lateral throw-in.
77th minute of the match. Just under 13 minutes left in regular time. We'll see how much the ref decides to add on at the end. I hope it's no more than 20-30 seconds.
Trying to do a little bit of Tagliafico on the left side there. Xander, a couple of left-footed crosses that had some promise. You won't mind if all year I make all my references to the references of the World Cup from Argentina.
Absolutely not.
Yay, Argentina.
We're here for it.
Martinez, taken away by Christian.
Yeah, that's it. Here's Zuniga. Attempting to get away from one. Gets cut off. Could be Zuniga with possession again. He gets fouled right outside the box.
I'm so pleased to be part of your broadcast tonight, Ramon. This is very entertaining soccer here.
Absolutely. Well, we're very glad to have you. Thank you for being with us.
I'm trying to suck up as much as possible so that next time I come to Dallas, you buy me dinner at Bob's Steakhouse or something like that. Could this be the turning point of the game where home team people start rolling in the aisles with a second goal?
Well, listen, we got to keep an eye on this number 30, Trey Cardoso, 16-year-old, very, very young player here, Trey Cardoso.
Is he a phenom? Is he like a local phenom?
He is phenomenal in all capitalized letters. Certainly has a lot of talent. I think we'll probably see a little bit of him in the first team as well this season.
Well, he's lurking inside the box right now. He's lurking. He's got a foot up like a tiger or a puma.
He's going to have one of those Gotze goals where it's his first touch of the match, buries it into the back of the net last minute. Cross goes in. Oh, there's Trey Cardoso!
He actually had a part. Can you believe it?
Oh, my gosh.
Stopped by a little piece of pole there. They called it a travesaño. It's a crossbar. Miraculous. Rocky Ramirez. Key save by the goalkeeper.
Second shot by Shonak.
I think
that should have really been buried into the back of the net. I cannot believe that didn't end up into the back of the net.
that was so close, so close. Could have tied it up, given us a new dimension for this game. But, man, these guys running with the wind. They look like Forrest Gump out there running with the wind, man. They are moving. He'll be throwing once again. Xander, it's mine, he says.
He's just throwing for Sharp Keys. Long throw into the box. Uh-oh, this could be dangerous if he has a shot. Clearance from Shonak.
Nice poise by Brian Gamboa. He still keeps the ball. Look at that possession.
Oh, ball gets taken away by Dynamo, and then a clearance from Sharp Keys. It's going to be a throw in favor of Dynamo.
There's a man down.
Just over
Your
10
cramps
minutes
will
left.
have to wait.
Ball goes down the line. He's going to take this down the line, see if he can get a cross off. A lot of commotion. He's in. No, gets taken away by Sharp Keys.
Wise long ball.
Oh, he's got speed. He's got speed. Zachary finds Trey Cardoso in the middle. Lovely pass by Trey Cardoso. Oh, hard tackle by Shonak there. Doesn't work out for him. Still Dynamo with possession though. Strike. Could be Zachary on the left foot. That'll be a corner kick in favor of Dynamo. It's going to be Zachary with the captain arms band to take this corner kick. Ball still rolling a little bit. Last 10 minutes of the match, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of momentum coming from the Dynamo side. Still trailing by 1. We'll see if they're able to equalize here. We've got a Sharp Keys player on the ground.
Also, let me just mention that in the game now is a man who wants to give awareness to the situation in Syria with the earthquake. This is Austin. He just came on. He's playing right wing for the Sharp Keys. He is a Syrian American from California, and he's the guy that almost had that intervention there to give him a third goal for Sharp Keys. So Austin is in the game now, wearing 13 for the light blue Sharp Keys visiting team. Still 2-1 score.
Thank you for that, Bud Price.
Yeah.
Shout out to Austin and yeah, very good note there.
His name is Austin, first name, but he's originally from Syria, LA, the whole bit. Really good man, a really good locker room guy for the team too. Excellent. In the spirit of fair play, we're glad they've seen no red cards so far, and may it be so.
Yeah, no
and
red
only
cards.
Maybe one yellow or two yellows.
It's been a hard-fought game from both teams.
It's amazing how this European coach speaks fluent America's Spanish. Xander on the attack there.
Well, this could be a quick counter. Well done by Ahmed Haska to put his body in front of it. They push him wide, could still have a cross. And again, it's cut off by Ahmed Haska.
So Austin, he turned his hips. He got the cross across, totally counter to the inertia of his body. And he actually got a successful cross that led to a well-earned corner kick for Sharp Keys. Gamboa, the left footer, will stride over there. Will they do a 1-2 or will it be across the goal line? Gamboa saying, let's go across the goal line here. Lethal.
Cross goes in near post. A couple different clearances.
Hit the armor of the goalkeeper and bounced off his armor.
We've got a player on the ground now for Sharp Keys. Looks like they're calling.
What does that mean?
Is that I think it's a free kick. I don't think it's going to be a penalty.
So it'll be an indirect inside the box, like from the 16 and a half.
Got a yellow card for number
The
26
Brazilians
from
are
Dynamo there.
now speaking up in Portuguese, or else that's Romanian. But is it going to be an indirect inside the 18?
Well, it's not inside the 18. It's right on the D.
Okay.
Right
So-
in that little half moon there.
Okay. Gamboa is one of the options, along with
Move up.
I believe that's Mendoza, but I'll try to get my statistician to confirm that with me.
Left-footed shot, just wide of that left post.
I'm going blind, but I thought that one went in.
Yeah, I thought so too at the first.
I bet 70% of the viewers on the chat also thought it went in, but it was well taken, but it's a little bit wide to the left. Wouldn't it be amazing for both teams to walk away with 1 point? Uh-oh.
Oh, here's Trey Cardoso. Lovely ball by Fabian Zuniga. He gets away from two first. Trey Cardoso with the cross inside. Gets cut off by that center back from Sharp Keys.
We were joking about Cardoso, but sure enough, he came in. The ball went to his head. It almost, it led to an assist where he assisted somebody to knock it on the crossbar and almost tie the game. Cardoso. Is he like 17 years old, 16?
16. I think he's 16 years old. He may have turned 17 since the last time I spoke to him, but 16, 17 years old, something like that. Still in high school.
There goes Austin, the Syrian striker.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Uh-oh. 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 Ooh. Could have been dangerous there. A couple little deflections.
I'll give him some mercy there. It was not an intentional pass back. It was a casual, or not casual, but here comes a counter. He's alone. There was no call, and then there was a call.
Ball goes down the line. By the way, Fabian Zuniga buries that into the back of the net. I don't know that was offsides.
Yeah, it was offside, but it was one of those like 1-2, like suggestive offside where the player suggested it, and then the linesman made a late call. I'm not saying that anything else.
A little over 3 minutes left in regular time. We've had a couple stoppage times. Maybe he'll give an extra minute or two. We'll see. Again, a lot of momentum coming from the Dynamo side. Still trailing by 1. See if they can equalize here in the last few minutes of the match.
Beautiful heel pass to no one.
Heel flick there.
Heel pass to no one, but it was such a beautiful one that we'll just say that was a 10. From number 9, Gamboa. Another corner kick. It'll be I think it's these last moments of the game, 2-1 lead. Sharp Keys from Fort Worth leading the home team. Gamboa's asking for it. Come close.
They may try to just keep this ball in the corner, waste some time. We'll see what happens. A little over 2 minutes left in regular time. No, they shoot that near post. Could be Dynamo here. See if they can get a counter. It's Trey Cardoso with the ball at his feet.
Beautiful Cardoso.
Plays that down the lines. Ball still in. Over the top through ball for Fabian Zuniga. Hangs up in the air a little bit. It's going to be Shonak to chase it. Keeper gets there first.
Xander keeps it in play.
Here's Zuniga. Gets away from 1. Gets away from 2. Still on the run. Ball gets taken away by Sharp Keys.
Austin
Over
holding.
the top through ball. And this could be a one-on-one with the keeper. Keeper gets there first. Game really opening up now here in the last couple minutes of the match. A lot of back and forth from both teams.
Austin was offside just by a couple of footsteps, and a good call by the linesman.
There's Zachary. Plays that down the line for Shonak. Hard pressure for Shonak. Now into the middle for Cardoso. Gets away from 3 players. See if he can get a cross off. A couple hard tackles on him. Still manages to keep the ball. Nope, gets taken away by Sharp Keys. There's that clearance. Cut off by Ahmed Haska. Still Dynamo with possession. Here's Zachary in the middle. Laid off to Ahmed. Oh, lovely, lovely kill on the chest there by Cardoso. Gets it back. Show knock. Top of the box. Here's Fabian Zuni. Got top of the box. Goes the strike! Goal! 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 Golazo for FC Dallas Dynamo! Fabian Zuniga!
Fabian with the goal. Fabian
Zuniga to equalize it for Dynamo 2-2 in added time. 91st minute of the match. Lovely little gambetas there. Just enough space. Gets himself enough space to. Oh, here's another shot into the hands of the keeper.
Let's go back to that goal for a minute. That's the advantage of just taking the shot and not hesitating and taking it.
Yep. Always got to finish the play. Always got to finish the play. And here's Cardoso. Dynamo with possession. Moving up the field well. Hard tackle there by Xander.
Xander is somehow surviving the yellow card Hall of Fame tonight. Maybe he'll get one right now.
92nd minute of the match.
A great turnaround for the home team. It's a 2-2 now. This is a bonus for the fans to see the intensity of a 2-2 game with a couple minutes left.
Oh, ball's in the box. Could have another shot. Good strike. Here's Shonak. Shonak's in the box. Clearance from Sharp Keys. It's going to hang.
Gamboa. There's a deflection.
Here's Cardoso. Zachary. Over the top through ball. It could be Shonak here in the box. Could be Shonak here in the box. Could be Shonak! Into the hands of the keeper. One-on-one with the keeper. Just think he maybe hesitated a little bit. Didn't know if to shoot it or chip it. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Final score 2-2. What a game we've had tonight. We've got Gil from Sporting North Texas. Who's your guest commentator? Quality stream tonight, lads. Thank you so much. My guest commentator is Bud Price. Bud Price, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Our pleasure. Congratulations to you. Congratulations on both teams for their wonderful soccer and the home team for holding a 1 point.
Yep.
Beautiful game.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next time. We're going to get out of here because it's freezing cold. And yeah, be safe, everybody. Have a good weekend. We'll catch you guys on the next time. Bye-bye.